Cold water is the best nightmare you'll ever have. So why do it? It helps you have presence without resistance. And that's the first step to being happy. So try it out yourself. Just try 5 seconds in the shower. And if you can't do that, then how about just 5 seconds in the sink when washing your hands? Your future self will thank you. Welcome the cold. You think this would get easier? It does. It gets easier, but it's still always really cold. I think you just kind of know what to expect, and you just get better at accepting it. So, yeah, I did 5 minutes like this yesterday, and it was a little bit warmer, and I was like, nah, people aren't going to want to see this because it's not below freezing. And then I was like, you know what? If I'm starting my day off like this anyway, people seem to be interested in how we're doing this and why to do it and what it's like. I will say, so now that it's been a couple days since I first posted myself in cold water, those first few days were really rough. I mean, I had my sister super concerned, my partner super concerned. She thought my hair was gonna fall out. I had my mom calling me like, hey, honey, yeah, we're just really concerned about you. Grandma's concerned. I guess she told Nani, like, Nani's not gonna get the Wim Hof method. And it's just so interesting because you have to understand, like, I've been doing cold water every single morning for over a year. Every single morning, not one morning off. Even in that concussed video that I made a couple days ago where I took a rest day, I just did it in my shower just for like a minute. Just made sure to touch it every single morning. And, it took me time to build up to be able to do this. I mean, the first time I ever went in a cold tub, and I've said this before, I couldn't do it more than like 5 seconds, and I freaked out. And you have to realize, like, you have to do baby steps when it comes to cold water. Like, when you're doing cold water, don't compare yourself to me or other people. You should only be comparing yourself to who you were yesterday, and if you've never done it, then just 1 second, and you're like, yes, I did 1 second of cold water today. You should be really proud of yourself. That's been a thing for me, even making these videos, is I'll compare myself to some of the top dogs or just people who've been doing it for so long, and as soon as you do that, it's so unmotivating. The only thing you should be doing is comparing yourself to who you were yesterday and trying to be just one step better than them. And if you do that for a whole year, you'll be so much better. What's up, Terry?
I heard your voice, I just didn't see you.
Yeah. You ever do cold water?
Oh, I have, but I don't care for it.
You don't care for it?
Oh, not in my age.
That's fair. That's very fair. My man, Terry. Okay. Meet yourself where you are. Terry's not doing cold water. He's had his time. So I would try it out. Again, I think people are always asked why you're doing this, and it feels like no matter what I say, nothing ever resonates with people who just don't do cold water. They're like, that's crazy, man. I hate cold water. You have to understand, I hate cold water too. I don't enjoy... Well, that's not true. I've learned to enjoy it, but cold water has always been like my whole life for over 20 years. It's like, yeah, I'm just not good in cold water. But the reason you do it is because it does build up your resilience, which has allowed me to show up as a better family member, partner, friend. And I feel like the next time the world goes into shambles in my life, which that's just how life goes, I'll be just a little bit more calm because I've learned to be calm when going into cold water which physically is like the most shambles. I mean, your entire body is like, what's going on? All right, we got 30 seconds left. Head underwater. Try not to turn off the mic this time. Okay. Honorary lap. By the way, if you can do the lap, I like it because it's like a different feeling of learning how to like take action despite these crazy circumstances. So, honorary lap and we're done.
I woke up earlier and I ran like as far as I could go.
No way.
Yeah.
My
So,
G.
okay.
Putting in
All
work.
right. Now you'll be like
I
just
see
more
you.
jealous now. Yes, exactly.
So I'm at HEB, which is the best grocery store in Texas, maybe in the whole US. And today's a very special day because I am ending the carnivore diet. First off, let me say I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten this morning. I haven't eaten since yesterday. And also, I just got a crazy workout in. I arrived 10 minutes before the gym closed, and so with only 10 minutes, I was either going to do floor to clean to presses, which is probably the most efficient weight exercise. Instead, I decided to do rows, which was, I hit a row PR in 7 minutes, so which is exactly how long I had, which was great. I think it was like 1750 meters. And so, ending the carnivore diet, and this is the first time, so I was on the carnivore diet for about 10 days, not the longest, but I haven't had anything but meat, salt, water, and dairy in 10 days, and I am so excited. So, right off the bat, I think one of the biggest things I missed was fruits and vegetables. With HEB, what's so great about it is they have so many fresh ingredients. And so, perfect example of that, mango pico de gallo. See, here's the thing. Whenever I go grocery shopping hungry, I end up buying way more than I need. So we're going to try to keep it locked in, even though I haven't eaten in a while. It just worked out. So I can't even imagine what all these flavors are going to be like. I mean, I think, the reason I'm ending the carnivore diet is because I feel like it wasn't sustainable. And there's also something really special to be said about having diversity of experience in life, whether it's like experiences, but also with food. Like I feel like just eating a really diverse foods had me vibrating at a higher frequency. And that may sound woo, but I just felt a lot better. And it makes sense. I mean, I had no fiber, no nutrients, and I think the first thing is I only did it for 10 days. It was actually my second time trying it. And you may say, well, you didn't do it long enough to like break through, but food gives me so much joy in life. I think it's one of the things that makes life worth living. And so why remove that if I don't have? I'm going to point out my favorite things at HEB. First off, they have this super greens blend right here, which is baby spinach, Mizuna, baby chard, and baby kale in one big mix. Throw these in the smoothies. That's huge. Along with some blueberries. Oh my God. You don't know how much I miss this food. I am so excited. I'm going to try to not say that 1,000 times in this video. Bananas, You know, you say bananas aren't your favorite fruit, but what fruit do you eat more and are more crucial than bananas? I feel like bananas like a fruit that you marry, like just real good to hold you down long term. So the avocado game, one time I had someone come up to me and like show me how to pick avocados, like unsolicited. I think they were on their high horse about it, but I think I actually am pretty good at picking avocados. So one big thing is HEB allows you to pick up your groceries, like they'll shop for you for free. And I think they'll deliver it for like $5. So you really don't need to go to the grocery store. But you know, one of the big things is you don't get to pick your avocados, which they've done pretty well. But there is something to be said about going to the grocery store and picking out all of your stuff yourself. By the way, I came in here with no plan. I was like, I'm going to shop just off of pure excitement of finally being able to eat something other than meat and salt. I'm going to get something today that I normally wouldn't get. One thing to treat myself. Another reason I love HEB. 2 pounds of salmon for $27. I mean, this will last me the whole week. Like, I have to eat a lot of it. Whereas, you know, at other places, like this right here, for just like, what is this? Just a little over a pound is $22. But they always have this Atlantic salmon, which I've heard is like just as good. For $27 for this huge thing. That's like almost cheaper than chicken per pound at like Whole Foods.
How's it going?
I'm good. How about
The
yourself?
pineapple king cake.
King's cake?
Yeah.
Love
You
to
can
hear
find it right there where the crates are, right in front.
Thank you. Are there other flavors of King's
Yeah,
cakes?
I believe so. There's cinnamon, cream cheese, and I think there's apple.
Pineapple. We're out of the apple right now.
Oh,
There's
we're out of
pineapple.
apple.
So if you're on the front side here, pineapple's my favorite.
Yeah, I was like, surprisingly, the pineapple hit. Like I didn't
Yeah.
expect it. I
Is
think
this
that's what I.
pineapple?
Is that what I had?
Pineapple, yep.
Yeah, the pineapple one's my favorite.
I might have to agree.
The pineapple cream cheese mix.
Wow, you need to do that. Pineapple King's cake just came through. All right, so first meal I'm gonna cook after this is most likely tacos. I'm really missing just some great. And by the way, HEB has their own brand of everything. This grass-fed ground beef is $7 a pound, and they also have like Wagyu beef for $8 a pound. But this apparently is like just in terms of how the cows are raised, a lot healthier. And so this stuff is so good with some sharp cheddar cheese. Ooh, chili garlic crisp. See, here's the thing. You may just hear Thai chili crisp. I hear Thai chili crisp. All these flavors I have not been able to have in so long. I guess that was my first bite of something with carbs and sugar in weeks, and I didn't even think about it, but here goes another bite. Oh my God. Thai chili crisp rice. There's so much flavor. See, I wasn't able to season anything. I wasn't able to use pepper, no seasonings for 10 days. I don't know how much I miss seasonings. Flavor in my mouth. See, on the carnivore diet, they say that plants are trying to kill you. That's why they tell you not to eat plants, but I don't know. I'm thriving off plants. And I'm already feeling a little bit back to myself. See, I don't know if it's a bad thing that I get so much joy out of food, but I mean, it's true. I really do. Oh, here is the best part about HEB, is their tortillas. They haven't had these Southwestern tortillas in a long time, so I'm love to see that this is making the return. They also have these pro keto tortillas, which is only 4 grams of net carbs. So if you want something healthy, maybe is this what I treat myself with? Is that kind of, I'm gonna get these because I'm pro keto next time, but these were like my favorite tortillas. They make these fresh. The only thing is they only last a few days in the cabinet, so you have to eat them right away. That's the worst part. But their bakery section goes crazy. Fresh tortillas, it's nothing like any other tortilla you could buy in store.
Do we have a protein bread other than the keto bread?
No.
It's
The protein used to be here, but they ran out of the flour like months and months back.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were talking about bringing it back. We haven't heard word yet.
Okay.
But keto's here.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
sorry about that.
No, that's good. That's perfect. Let's see. Do I go with the keto bread? What do I even need bread for, though? I'm already getting my tortillas. We're going to skip out on that. Ooh, see, another big thing I could do is make pizza. Have my pizza oven. Oh, my God. That'd be crazy. That would be absolutely insane. It's kind of a lot of work, though. I think I'm going to hold off on the pizza. That's not going to be the thing. Oh my god. Should I get something though to like treat myself? I'm gonna say yes, even though it feels kind of wrong. See, here's the part where I didn't strategize. Oh, but we got more samples. Are you cooking up? Are you cooking up though?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to
For sure, man. I love that for you. I gotta stop saying I love that for you. I told myself I'd never say that again. But here we are, tell people I love that for you. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Now we're the cheese. If I woke up and there was no one else left on the earth except me, the very first thing I would do is run to this grocery store and eat all the cheeses. So on keto, I was able to have cheese, but I had to have raw cheese, which is totally different as like no flavor. And I am so excited to have normal cheese again. So HEB has their own cheddar, which is great. It's like $8 a block. It's pretty fire. I kind of want to go extreme on the flavors though. Maybe get like a, or maybe I just get, because that's why I love HEB. It's just like real fresh, raw ingredients. Maybe, you know what, no need to go crazy. This raw cheddar is everything I ever wanted and more. I'm gonna do Korean ground beef as well. I think I got everything for that. For my salmon also, I'm super excited to have flavor with my salmon. Oh, you know what? I heard, I put onto a recipe where it's like teriyaki and mustard with the salmon. Citrus teriyaki glaze. I feel like I'm kind of running through, kind of speed running the ooh, now chocolate milk. Maybe I treat myself with some chocolate milk. I think I'd be losing money if I didn't. Now they're all out of the glass bottle chocolate milk. Ooh, chocolate banana milk? That may be the move. Chocolate banana milk, if you don't know. Do I do chocolate banana milk? Nah, that sounds like something I don't want at the house, is I'll drink it all in literally a day. That's too dangerous. You know what, I have almond milk at home, we don't need that. All right, I'm gonna keep walking because I feel like the chocolate banana milk, that's almost like a dessert. Hate to say it, but it's true. So I'm not gonna make that my dessert. Now I am gonna keep going with eggs. We're gonna do eggs because I have protein pancake mix at home. We're gonna do these 18 pasture-raised large brown eggs. HEB also has their own Greek yogurt. Usually their plain is the best macros by far, but we're out today, so I guess we have to treat ourselves with strawberry. No other choice. See what I mean with HEB just having like the most fresh, raw ingredients at the best price? This is why they're the best. If you're gonna say your grocery store is better than HEB, do they have these fresh tortillas, Southwestern and keto and normal and butter and their own Greek yogurt that's way less processed than Chobani, and they have their own everything, and it's so fresh and it's so cheap. So we're coming up to about the end of my grocery run. There is 2 great sections left. Possibly my favorite section. If you've ever been to a good grocery store, then you may know what is around here with all of these things behind me. What is this a sign of? It's a sign of fresh, ground your own peanut butter. I know this isn't exclusive to HEB, but they really do it great. Their freshly ground honey nut peanut butter, unmatched. This may be what I'm looking forward to the most for after being away for 10 days. You know I gotta grind it myself. Can't do no pre-ground. I don't know who's grinding that. I don't know you like that. Really gotta trust you to grind my honey nut peanut butter. This is the best $4.80 I've ever spent. Another big thing is snacks. You know, I'm not a big snacker, but I will say if you are gonna have a snack, grabbing it from this aisle is probably the best. They have like unshelled pistachios, which out of all the nuts you can do, cashews, almonds, pistachios is up there, and so is almonds. But they have roasted and salted pistachios. I feel like we have to do that. Just the fact that they have that, the fact that they got nuts like that. All right, we got dried mango trail mix, pineapple and nuts. I have to try that. This looks so good. Mango trail mix, pineapple and nuts, and it has like chocolate in it. Now I have to be careful. I told myself I would never buy pineapple again. After I found out that pineapple on t-shirts apparently insinuates certain lifestyle choices. And now, you know, I'm just feeling like I just feel like I'm feeling judged getting anything with pineapple in it. But this mix seems like it's worth it, so. What do we got in here? Organic dark chocolate chips, cocoa butter, pumpkin seeds, cranberry, pineapple, almonds, and cashews. I mean, this probably looks like one of the craziest mixes. See, this is one of those things, mango and pineapple chocolate trail mix, that you only discover when you're coming off of a fast or a very restricted diet, because the flavors just hit different. Like, you notice crazy flavor combinations, things that you would never notice when you're just living a normal life. All right, that being said, that's everything I needed. We got to go get my treat. And it is 100% that donut. Well, you know what? We're going to check in the bakery. It's definitely coming from the bakery section. I think this is what I was getting at earlier. If I could eat one thing, like one category of things that just doesn't count for calories and I could eat it as much as I want, it may have to be donuts. And I haven't always been a big donut person, but thinking about how just like extreme of flavor donuts are per bite, like, where else are you getting a return per bite than a donut? Yeah, I thought so. Ice cream, maybe, but like I feel like donut has that like, bakery, we got cakes, we got cupcakes. Yeah, no, we're gonna go donut. Let's go. Almost had to run that sample back. Ooh, cookies. Oh, I do love cookies though. Cookies are a close second, but we're gonna do donuts. We're gonna do two donuts. Got a feel for the softest, freshest one. We're going all the way in the back here. We're getting one strawberry filled and one Bavarian cream. I have never done this before. But you know what? I told myself I'm practicing being easier on myself than I think is necessary. I've gone very hard the past couple weeks, and yeah, this is me practicing being easier on myself. Have officially ended the carnivore diet with those bites of those samples. By the way, that pineapple king's cake is the best flavor. I think I've had king cakes before. There was nothing as good as that. With that being said, carnivore diet, ultimately, it just wasn't sustainable. I mean, there's no way I'm doing that the rest of my life. I just enjoy food too much. You know, they say you don't want to do so much healthy that it becomes unhealthy, and that is what the carnivore diet felt like. And so I am very excited to return to a life of balance, doing what I love, and not just going so much to one extreme or the other. At the end of the day, this balance, like just making like a little bit healthier, is going to be something that I can do the rest of my life. So fruit, vegetables, I'm so happy to be back with you. And yeah, sustainability, balance, that's the name of the game. We may have snuck one extra item in here. This orange carrot juice is a treat. Don't want to act like this is really good. I mean, I guess I did just work out, so simple carbohydrates will flow through my veins, but that's the trip right there. I'm calling it. It's about to be a 150 bag, maybe a 200. Love to see it.